Hi there, Titans, and welcome back to another Titan Academy video. Today we'll be talking about the Titan Sign Wizard in Salesforce. The Titan Sign Wizard is really cool because we can leverage templates that we've built within Titan Sign, as well as documents that you might have in Salesforce or locally on your device that you want to, on the fly, be able to add merge fields and signature fields and send those documents out for signing. Today we're going to be showing you how to add the Titan Sign Wizard to your page layout, as well as how to configure the documents and send them out for signing. Let's get started. So the first thing we want to do here is go and edit the page. And I'm doing this on the contact object, but this can be done on any object in Salesforce, whether that be custom or standard, it does not matter. I've also configured a tab to host my LWC for Titan Sign Wizard. Again, this does not need to be in a tab. This can be anywhere on the page layout. If we scroll to the bottom here and we look at our managed options here, we have Titan Sign Wizard, this LWC that comes standard with our package, and you can just drag it right into your layout like I've done here already into this tab. First thing you'll be presented with is what type of wizard you want. We're going to switch this to sign in order to make this specifically about sign, since that's what the video today is about. But note that you can also do this for CLM, DocGen, or all three. Also choose a height and the language that we want our sign wizard to be in. I'm going to go ahead and click Save. And we'll go back to our record. I'll click on the Titan Sign Wizard tab. And here is our Titan Sign Wizard. And as I said, we can leverage a template that was built in Titan Sign, as well as files from Salesforce or from your local device. In this case, we're going to start with a template, and later we will show how to do this with a file as well. We'll choose this template. Note that you could choose multiple templates, and you can change the order of how they will be presented to your end user. In my case, we're just going to do one, and I'm going to go ahead and click Next. Let's actually go back, and I want to do this one so that we have two signers to look at. It'll be a little bit more interesting. All right, so I can see the two signers that were taken from the configuration of my Titan Sign project in Titan. I can also add additional signers. I can remove these signers. I can change the signer type. Let's add an additional signer, and you can choose a record from Salesforce. In this case, I'm actually just going to choose an external recipient and give this a static first name, last name, and email. So let's say James Clemens, and we'll do, all right. And now I've got a third signer here. And when I click Next, I'm showing a preview of my document and the merge fields that will be added to my document. Now, you can also see the different signers here. And if I select, for example, a new signer, I can add a signature field for that signer right over here. Let's just redo this. There we go. So I've got my signature field here for my other signer. And I can also pull in some merge fields from Salesforce like this. And this will pull in the full name, for instance. I can also pull in interactive fields from Salesforce, interactive fields that I want my user to fill out, and I have multiple field types for him to use. In this case, we'll just do a basic text field. You can always come back and change the field type here, and you have a lot of different options for validations, conditions, etc. Today, we're just going to keep it simple, and we'll just give an input field and a signature field like that. All right, once our template is all ready, we can now move over to the document settings. And here we have a few options such as a custom message, two-factor authentication, parallel signing so that our users sign at the same time, co-browsing if we want some support during our signing process. In our case, we're just going to do two-factor authentication, and we'll go ahead and click Next. Now we have the option to review and send our document. We see where this document is being related to. It's this contact that we triggered it from. We can change it at this point to a different record if we'd like. We also can choose from different templates to send out this sign process if we had a template in Salesforce that we can leverage. We also have the from email address. We can use the current user or an org-wide email address to send this from. And we have the option to configure our own subject and body if we choose not to use a template. Now, another thing to note is that if we head over to Titan and we head over to settings and document generation settings, we have this option for Titan Sign Wizard here, where we can configure our template ahead of time. In this case, we're just going to make our own, and we'll say, please sign our document, and we'll say hello, let's say first name and last name, please sign our document. And then we can add in the document URL just like this. All right, this is all ready, and once I click send, this is going to trigger my signing process and allow my signers to sign. All right, let's refresh so we can do this all over again, and this time with just a normal document that I'm going to bring from my local device. We just saw how to do this using a template that was built in Titan, but what if you want to just really do this from scratch with a brand new document that you have not configured in Titan Sign before? So we can either take this document from Salesforce. In my case, I'm just going to upload a file. I'm going to upload a document. Let's upload this dummy contract. And I see it here. Again, I can upload multiple documents, change the order of them like we saw earlier. I'm going to go ahead and click next. And now, because I don't have signers configured already, because this is not coming from a sign template, I need to configure signers. So I can find a signer in Salesforce, and I'm just going to use this contact as my signer. But of course, I can query any record that I want and use them as my signer. Okay, I have like a 2 here, and I can add in, just like I did earlier, interactive fields, for example, as well as signature fields, and perhaps even a signature date. I can zoom out, take a look at how my document will look, and once I feel that this is ready, I can configure the settings, whatever I would want, and configure my template and go ahead and sign. And that's how it's done.